The Department of Basic Education has backtracked on its threat to withhold matric results from the media. And so-called Facebook serial rapist Thabo Bester has pleaded guilty to raping and robbing 2 Durban women earlier this year. I'm Richard Brooks. The Department of Basic Education has backtracked on its threat to withhold matric results from the media. Department spokesperson Panyaza Lesufi said earlier that the media houses had missed the deadline to apply for the rights to the results. Following a meeting with editors from various media houses, a resolution has been taken to extend the deadline. Lesufi says he and the editors will also meet with the Young Communist League, who've been calling for the results not to be published for fears of causing more suicides.
We had a very fruitful meeting with the editors, and we agreed to extend application date to the 26th of October. And on the basis of that, we'll be in a position to allow the media to release the results if they meet that deadline. But we had a fruitful meeting. We also resolved to jointly meet with the Young Communist Party next week to deal with the concerns that were raised by the Young Communist League.
So-called Facebook serial rapist Thabo Bester has pleaded guilty to raping and robbing 2 Durban women earlier this year. The 23-year-old man appeared in the Durban Magistrates Court today on rape and robbery charges. He uses a number of other names, including Thomas Bester. He was arrested in Alberton, east of Johannesburg, earlier this week. The man's also been linked to a murder and several other rape cases in Johannesburg and Cape Town. He allegedly lured young women whom he met on social networks with the promise of modelling contracts and then raped and robbed them of their cell phones, cash and credit cards. The case has been adjourned to Friday for sentencing proceedings. The National Disaster Risk Management Centre says all municipalities will soon have to comply with minimum standards in preventing and mitigating against disasters. The centre has identified 21 municipalities that require urgent support in dealing with disasters. The municipalities include 3 metros: the city of Joburg, Mangaung in the Free State and Buffalo City in the Eastern Cape. This has emerged at a conference in Cape Town to celebrate the International Day for Disaster Reduction. Acting head of the National Disaster Management Centre, Modogedi Setsua.
They have sort of a poor disaster management centre that is not well capacitated. So we're looking at them as the National Disaster Management Centre to give them more support, guidance on how to come up with an operational and functional centre where they've got the required resources, required equipment, and also lift them up to a level where they are really compliant with the legislation.